All right, for the last problem, I needed a little bit more space to write, so had to switch applications here. So this is number 9. We want to do the same thing. We want to put this in reduced row echelon form to solve this. Also, I want to reiterate, when you're working on your homework, just kind of ignore the directions. Definitely when you're looking at Calc Chat, they may be doing these by hand, and we are taking shortcuts. So please take shortcuts with me. So we're going to start by making the augmented matrix. So 2, 4, -2, 0, 3, 5, 0, 1. Put in that little dotted line. And then we want to put this in reduced row echelon form. So again, you're going to take this over to Desmos. If you still have it open, that's great. If not, remember you're not using the graphing calculator. You're going to Math Tools, Matrix Calculator. And we're going to create a new matrix. I'm back to matrix A because I reopened the screen. If you're on matrix D, that's fine. This one has 2 rows and 4 columns. And then we'll just enter in what we had for matrix A. Also, I want to mention graphing calculators do matrices. So sometime when you're in class, if you have a graphing calculator, I'll show you how to do matrices on it. But for now, Desmos is great. All right. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. So then just hit enter. There's matrix A. And remember, we want to do reduced row echelon form of A. And there it is. Okay, so I'm going to write this down on the notes so that we have it, but you've got it there in your calculator as well. Not that. Remember, I ran out of space. All right, so this reduced row echelon form is 1, 0, 5, 2, 0, 1, -3, -1. Now, you may have noticed this one looks a little bit different. So I want you to look at that first row. That first row is telling us that 1x plus 0y plus 5z equals 2. And the second row is telling us that 0x plus 1y minus 3z equals -1. So what this is telling us is there is not a unique solution to this, which we actually knew that already. Remember when we were solving systems of equations in like 9.2 and 9.3? If you had 3 variables but only 2 equations, you aren't going to get a unique solution. So this is one of those A problems, okay? So it doesn't matter which variable we solve for. I'm just going to solve for y because it looks easy. So right here, I'm going to take this equation and solve it for y. So y equals 3z minus 1. And then the independent variable is going to be z. So I'm going to let z equal a. Okay, so I'm going to put that. If z is a, then y is 3a minus 1. And then to find out about x, we'll come up to this equation. We have x plus z is a. We're going to solve that for x. So we get -5a plus 2, 3a minus 1, and a. Yeah, so I think that looks good. And then all we have to do, wait, I messed this problem up, didn't I? Nope, I didn't. It's good. Okay. Oh, I was afraid I did something wrong, but I did not. So anyway, if you end up with something like this, okay, non-square matrix, that is going to be an A problem, and we need to finish solving it like we did in chapter 9.